Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another hiking video. If you like these videos, please consider subscribing. Helps me out to shoot more of these videos, or at least get the inspiration to do so. Today we are out in the Sangre De Cristos, and I'm already about a mile in, and I've got another 6 miles to get to these lakes. So probably what I'll do is I'll hike about another 5 miles, find a place to set up near the lower lake, and then we'll go up to the upper lake and see what kind of fun we can get into. You might notice I come out to the Sangre De Cristos a lot, and there's a few reasons for that. It's just a huge mountain range, and there's just endless trails and endless places to explore and discover. And in fact, today, the trail I'm doing, I haven't done yet. So it's only about a 2-hour drive from my house. So, you know, being a weekend warrior, I can usually get here pretty early and make a couple days out of it, like I am this weekend. So I just made it to the trail junction, and the trail that I was on basically traverses for like 30 or 40 miles across the range, and there's just tons of offshoot trails that actually head up into the mountains. So that's kind of what this one does, and this is where the hard part begins. About 4.5 miles to get up to the lakes, and 2,500 feet of gain, I think. So that's not too bad if that's spread out over 4 miles. Should be pretty gradual. I haven't had the heavy pack on in a while, so I'm sure I'm going to be feeling it. One of the other reasons I like coming out here to the Sangres is because it's a pretty rugged wilderness, and to get to anywhere cool, like, you have to hike in quite a ways. So like if you plan on doing like any peaks, it's usually pretty tough because you'll have a long approach before you can actually get anywhere where you can get to any of the routes to get to those peaks. But coming out to the Sangres, it usually means you're going to get a lot of it to yourself, solitude, but I would imagine there's going to be other people up here at the lakes, but it's probably a big enough area where it really doesn't matter. Looks like it's clouding up a little bit. It may rain, so we'll see. I'm almost to the first lake, the lower lake, and starting to look for a spot to set up and probably hunker down for a bit. It's already drizzling, so I put my rain gear on, but yeah, kind of waited out for a little bit. It's about 3 o'clock. I've got some time. We'll see what happens. The upper lake is going to be way up there, so if this blows through, I'll get set up, and then we can maybe take a walk up there and see. Alright, well, I've been walking around this lake for a while and trying to find the trail to the upper lake has been pretty difficult. There's just a lot of like game trails up in here and I haven't really found it. But at the same time, I've been looking for a place to stay, to set up. And there was a spot not too far back that I'm making my way back to that I think is going to be probably the best bet for the night, because up and around this way there's just not a whole lot and it's very brushy. I'm having to kind of bushwhack through a lot of wet terrain and not really sure where the trail is, so I'm kind of thinking I'm just going to go get set up and chill for the night, because it's still kind of just looking like this is going to linger around for a little while. So this section sucks. I don't want to talk too much because I don't know if I'm encroaching on somebody's campsite. There's quite a few people out here camping. I can't see this terrain. There's just no clear way around this shit. Okay. Whew. I don't know if you can see my pants are soaking wet from all that damn brush. Alright. This looks more like a trail now. And you can see the lake out there. Now I don't know where to go. This way. Alright, it's starting to rain. So it's about 7 o'clock, and changing my socks, my feet got wet. I started at like 10 today, so it was a really long day. I spent a lot of time going around the lake over there trying to just see what options I had, and honestly this place is pretty packed. I'm trying to talk quietly because there's somebody is camping not too far down there, and my campsite's like right up here. I just kind of wanted to get a little ways away so that I could talk. I was really hoping that I could make it up to the upper lake today, but there was just no way. It just took forever to get up here and get set up and get water and all that kind of stuff. So my hope is that tomorrow, if I can get up early enough, I'll try and see if I can get up there, but that's a tall order because that's going to make for an 8-mile hike tomorrow, and trying to film all that will take a lot of time. So I think I'm just going to make a decision in the morning, see how I feel. I'd have to get up pretty early to make it all work, so we'll see. It's so much better. Feet are starting to get cold. Morning. It's about 7:30. Slept pretty good last night. Got pretty cold. I think I'm just going to take my time. I've decided I'm not going to go up to the other lake just because it's kind of hard to find the trail to get up there, and I just think it's going to be too much work for today. I'd rather just kind of just hang out and enjoy it. All right, the sun is coming up. all in all, it was a pretty good trip. It was still a fun night. Cold. The stars were pretty amazing. And, you know, being able to have a fire was kind of cool. I mean, it's been so moist this year, we haven't really had any issues with fire danger. Did listen to a few albums last night. I did that latest Wolcensmen, which is kind of a neo-folk project. I did the first record by The Tomb of All Things. It's a really great death doom stuff. And then, oh, what was the other one? Oh, that new Grima. I forgot the name of the record. But the more I'm listening, the more I'm really liking it. I ended with the Portal record, the Cynic Portal record, the Portal tapes. I like to listen to that usually last. When I'm by myself and about to go to bed. Kind of just puts me in a good headspace. So I got about 3.5 miles left to go to get back to my car. So I'm probably going to sign off right now and just kind of book it. Try to get out of here at a good time. Thanks for watching. If you got this far, please subscribe if you enjoy these videos. Cheers, guys.